Hi, welcome going to another Photoshop tutorial. In this Photoshop tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a reflection. We're going to reflect the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben into this image here where we've got some waves and ripples and stuff, and we're going to be doing it using a couple of techniques. Pretty easy really. First of all, we want to crop this image and straighten it a bit, so I'm going to get the ruler tool and I'm going to come along the water's edge like so, maybe start a bit higher. Might be a bit too high, a bit tricky this. That'll probably be alright. Straighten layer. Get our crop tool. Now when we crop up we'll get a nice straight line down there. We just got to bring these in so that we're not getting any transparent pixels. That'll be fine. Click OK, get our move tool, drag the layer up to our water layer, drop it in, and I'm gonna crop this layer also. So I'm just gonna come down just a touch, come in this side, and we'll leave the bottom for the reflection for now. Click OK. Move tool, Control J to duplicate a layer, and on the background layer we're going to do a Control T and a flip vertical. OK, and then we will grab that layer, hold down Shift and drag it down till they line up like so. Now what we want to do is give it a filter, so we do filter, distort, ripple, and a medium ripple, say 100% would be fine. Click OK, and want to lower the opacity, so let's try about 60%. We can change that if we need to, and then we want to bring up the layer styles. In fact, let's first get both layers, move tool, and move them up a little bit. Get a crop tool. I'm just tidying up really. I don't want to see no edges that I don't want to see. So let's bring the opacity down again. I want to get rid of these children here. Just going to bring that down. We can see the clock face. I'm going to have to bring it a little bit down more so it kind of matches. That will do. Now with the water, I'm going to bring that opacity down a little bit more. We need to open up the layer styles, and we're going to use the blend if option. The reason we're going to use that because this, where these waves and ripples are, the reflection will only be caught on one side of a high ripple like this one here, and not the other side. So the side facing us, we won't really see it. So what we need to do is bring some of them darker tones through, the darker tones being the tones that are facing us. So we could do it with grey. We'll try it with the blue. So we'll bring that through, and we'll hold down Alt and soften that. We can also hold down Alt and bring this in, maybe bring that. Let's try going to the grey as well. And depending on your image, you just need to play around until you're happy with what you get. And this will do. The water is pretty flat there, and we could, if we wanted to, use a little bit of motion blur instead when it's really flat, but I think the demonstration, the tutorial highlights the point. Click OK. Let's play back without opacity. There we go. Now I'm going to add some contrast, and this will, a curves contrast, this will make them waves pop a little bit more, demonstrate the point. And that's it really. So that's how you can create a reflection. Now obviously if the water was still, we'd use a different technique, perhaps like a motion blur, vertical motion blur, and if it was really close up, then an even different way, a different way even still. But this is the way that I'm showing you for this image. So thanks for watching, catch you next time.